Welcome to our presentation, Determining an Appropriate Placement Test for Introductory Statistics, Preliminary Findings. My name is Katarina Allen from Mount St. Vincent University, and I'm supervised by Douglas Whitaker. Mount St. Vincent University is a small, primarily undergraduate university in Atlantic Canada. MSVU has an existing placement test for pre-calculus and calculus, but not for statistics. This study seeks to determine an appropriate placement test for statistics, including the extent to which the existing placement test can be used for this purpose or adapted. Validity evidence will be documented with using the standards for educational and psychological testing. This presentation seeks to answer the following questions. Is the existing math placement test predictive of statistic success? What are the properties of the test and its items? And what is an appropriate test blueprint for our statistics placement test? Placement test data was collected from fall 2019 through present. Demographic and course data were linked to the placement test scores through the registrar's office, and some participants took both introductory statistics and pre-calculus. Some additional details on statistical results are here for your reference. I'll highlight a few things now and provide more details and context after. Notice the grade of 0 with the marginal percentage of 18%. This is our low grade category, which includes grades of F, D, C-, C, and C+. There weren't many observations in these categories individually, so we combined them into one category. The model fit shows that it is a better fit with the placement test score as a predictor than without. Also notice the ordinal logistic regression estimate for introstats is 0.210, which is similar to 0.224 for pre-calculus. We've included here the models for the low grade category. For a 1-point increase on a score on the placement test, we expect that the odds of getting a low grade will be 0.8 times greater than the odds of getting a higher grade. This applies to both the introductory statistics and pre-calculus. Now we're going to look at some item level statistics. Point by serial correlation is used to measure the association between getting an item correct and the rest of the test score excluding that item. 4 of the items have correlations close to 0, indicating that they should be investigated further and possibly removed from the test. Overall, most items appear positively correlated with the overall placement test score, which is good. Now we're going to discuss the development of the test blueprint. Developing the test blueprint involves synthesizing key documents to determine the prerequisite skills for introductory statistics and providing a framework for developing and identifying test items that fit within the blueprint statements. To develop the blueprint, one needs to know outcomes for the course, a foundational skill mapping, and the skills that one can reasonably expect your student to know. We've reviewed internal course outcome documents, the Mathematics Foundations for Success in Introductory Statistics, and Nova Scotia Secondary Education Curriculum Outcomes. Some examples of the process are given on the next slide. Please note existing items are confidential, so the items shown are recreation that are similar to such items. The process of developing the test blueprint is shown from top to bottom on this slide. You can see that it starts from the course outcomes document, moves to the framework, includes the provincial curriculum outcomes, a blueprint statement, and an example item at the bottom. Overall, higher placement test scores were associated with a decreased probability of receiving a low grade in both introductory statistics and pre-calculus. Next steps include adding additional covariates. Only a few items had very low point by serial correlation. Next steps will include further exploring psychometric properties of the test. The test blueprint shows that some items may be appropriate for statistics placement. We'll need to identify those items that fit within the blueprint, explore to the extent to which the aggregate score for these items is predictive of success, and determine what additional items should be created. Thank you for joining our presentation. A live Q&A will be held on Tuesday, May 24th at 2:40 to 3:20 p.m. Eastern Time.